Ja, is goed. Yo, yo.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. We might have to join Scuff's party. Does it matter whose party, who started the party for SharePlay? Doesn't it?
I don't think so. My stream is online now, but I'm looking for a link.
Okay, I don't put the link on the group yet, so we can test, and then once I can hear and everything is fine, then we'll drop it on the...
Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
Good, and you? Great, okay. Now that we have you on, can you do SharePlay? Can you mic on SharePlay?
Yes. Why do we actually have to separate the lines on the SharePlay?
Because on the SharePlay, I get to see your screen as the most accurate screen as far as the timing is concerned. There's no delay, and then yeah, young people will have will just stream the whole game. So I don't think you can do both at the same time.
Yeah, okay. No, understand.
Yeah. So.
I hope the connection is good because the last time I did SharePlay there was some delay actually. But
Oh really?
yeah, I mean
Okay.
I've also had like once the first time I streamed live game it went well.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
it's just sometimes like that.
Okay, no problem. My machine is wired to the router, so maybe that'll help.
Mine too.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, perfect. As long as we're all hardwired, I'm joining SharePlay.
Yeah, and I have to mute my microphone, right?
Yes, both of you. It just makes it easier.
So
So I'm
I'll
gonna go
mute
over
you
to.
now or do I need to mute you now?
Let's see. I want to first test to see if we can hear ourselves on the screen.
Can you see it, my screen now?
Not yet. It says connecting still. I'll let you know. Cool. There we go. Okay, perfect. At this point, then, yeah, we can share the link
Yep.
onto Discord. I'll do the same from this side. I'll give it to the admins.
Yeah, we can start in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, cool. How long?
Yeah, like only 5 minutes.
The thing is, if we leave it on this screen, I can't. It won't go through onto the feed. Let's just see. Oh no, that's fine.
I will leave
Okay.
for me.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Ciao. Cool. I'm still hearing someone's microphone.
Yeah, mine. Do I have to mute it?
Yeah, you can mute it.
Okay.
I'll catch you up once we get in the game.
Yes. Perfect. Thanks.
Just listen to my cues, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when to start the speech. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody. We're just waiting to get to a few more viewers, and then we'll get this first game of the night underway. Make yourselves comfy. guys, we're almost there. We're 8 viewers, currently 2 viewers away from getting it going. This game tonight sees Germany and the Ivory Coast in action for yet another round of PES FC World Cup games. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Gamza from the Discord. Hope you're well wherever you are, about to get into some great footballing action here. Germany, DJ Scuff at the helm of the back self, and looking to use that team to secure progression from the group stages. Ivory Coast, of course, also have a bit of a tough job on their hands to try and contain Germany, but we'll see how well they do. Looking at this one coming into it, these two sides are about 19 places apart as far as the Division 2 and 3 table is concerned on the Discord. So will that show on the pitch? Obviously, you know, we're seeing Division 3 kind of develop into its own kind of interesting monster, and we'll see which of those players from Division 3 are going to be joining the likes of Scuff in Division 2. Will Young Thew be amongst those, or will they find Scuff having moved on? He's sitting 3rd in Division 2, whilst Young Thew is sitting 6th in Division 3. So these two sides meeting now to get things going in their group. I think at this point, gentlemen, we can move on and get to the player selection screen and try to get this one underway. So both these coaches will know at least one player from their own team. Young Thew has Max Gradle as part of his Feyenoord League team, whilst on the side of DJ Scuff, he's got Sane on loan with him at River Plate. So whether those two sides are going to make it, or players rather, make it into the starting 11s, let's see how and what the form dictates. But we're looking at some familiar faces on the side of Ivory Coast. You've got Nicolas Pepe, you got Seri Kessier, Sir Dorier on the left back position, and Bail part of defense. Cisse, the goalkeeper, rating only of 74 and not utilized in our league, so that might just make things a bit tougher for the Ivory Coast, as it looks like Germany are lining up with Timo Werner at the head of the spear, Sane and Gnabry on either flank. It's Tony Kroos in the center. He plays for Free Child Eagles Real Betis side in the league. A lot of familiar faces from the league in these two teams. I mean, I did a general count, and already on the side of Ivory Coast, I picked up about 6 players that are already featuring in the PES FC League. And on the side of Germany also, they've got a few more actually. As we see the two sides here getting ready for what should be a cracking encounter, pitting against the likes of DJ Scuff, Young Thew, who's in Division 3, and will, you know, give us a sense of how he's come on as far as developing in Division 3, and obviously has aspirations of making an appearance in Division 2 next season, whilst on the other side you've got Scuff, who's pushing for a place in Division 1, currently sitting 3rd in the Division 2 standings. Still selecting stadium. Looks like it might be the Allianz Arena that hosts this, and it is, yeah. So the two sides, that's how they line up, starting 11s on this evening. And it looks like the strongest sides possible, especially on the side of Ivory Coast, where they were not necessarily spoiled for choice as much as Germany are. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in so far. The numbers are rising. And so remember, also get your predictions in as to how this one's going to pan out. We're ready to go. These gentlemen can send us through to the Allianz Arena, where it's Germany playing host to the Ivory Coast. It's good to be with you this evening. Just to give you a bit of a breakdown as far as how the groups are looking. We had some matches already, of course, happened last night, and it saw the likes of Switzerland in action. They lost against Japan, whilst Scotland also couldn't make a count against Croatia. So those are some of the results that have happened so far, the ones we've streamed anyway. So this is another that's going to get things going in what we see as the group of death, Group F, where Germany and the Ivory Coast find themselves alongside the likes of Ghana, England and France. And we're off. So, it's Bamba who's got the ball. Looking for Delhi, but Aurier picks it up. He's a little bit more central. Kessier, the AC Milan player, finding Jamin. Aurier's got the ball. He finds Max Gradle. Not bad passing between the Ivory Coast players, but Joshua Kimmich comes and he finds the ball, and he finds Gnabry, who with his pace is proving to be a problem. It's Timo Werner. On the wings, he finds Gnabry again. He tries to play the through ball, but calm defending at the back there from Ivory Coast. Gradle's got the ball. He's looking for Zaha. Does he find him? He does, but he can't take possession of the ball. Instead, it's turned over to Germany. We find Sané. He was looking for Havertz, couldn't find him, as Ivory Coast have the ball. What can they do with it now to go up to the other end of the pitch and test the keeper? Instead, it's Kroos now who's trying to start something for Germany and see if they can maybe test the keeper. They've made him work already this evening, even if it is just punting the ball after the ball going out of play. But we've seen him. I've not seen the Germany keeper just yet. Maybe Gradle will change that. Before he was just possessed, as good clearing up here from Germany. Gnabry finding Tah, who finds him again. Kimmich's got the ball, he finds Gnabry. He's going to go for the cross here. Looking for Werner, can't find him. So an opportunity there just to maybe make things a bit more difficult on Cisse in goal, but Timo Werner not able to get the right connection on that ball. Bamba. And then the keeper playing. They're playing it out the back with Delhi. Gives it back to the keeper. Eric Bailly's got the ball. He finds Bamba, who's in a more advanced position. Doing well just to keep the ball, but you worry that playing it so close to the back and they're only inviting the pressure from Germany, but they managed to move the ball up, and as I say that, possession turns over as Kroos runs with the ball. He finds Timo Werner. Who's he looking for? No one. He's dummies. Only can manage to bang the ball into the other players as Cisse collects and just tightens things down a little bit. Bamba finds Kessier. The ball isn't really managing to make it all the way to Wilfried Zaha so far in this game. He's obviously one of the bigger threats on the Ivory Coast side. Not brought into action as Cisse was there. And what an opportunity for Germany to get one past the keeper, but instead it is the post that gets in the way and helps him out. Sometimes those ricochet off the back of the keeper into the goal, not this time. And to get off lightly, Ivory Coast have the spot kick just to get the ball back, and it's not going to be a set piece for Germany. They do have the ball though. Gnabry on the ball. Werner. I think advantage has been played, and yes, it had been for that tackle on Gnabry. Aurier goes into the book. Look at that possession stat, 55% to the Ivory Coast. As Germany tried to test Cisse there from a set piece, and he's been alive to those so far, the Ivory Coast shot stopper. Gradle, he's got the ball. He's going to try and run with it as Kroos gives him just something to think about. Gradle gets tackled by Kroos in the end. Did well to kind of contain him to the flank of the pitch as Kimmich switches things over to the other side, where it's industrious Sané who latches onto the ball. He's looking for a partner. He finds Ivory in a more central position. He's going to take on the shot. He tries, and a good save there from Cisse. Gets down well to keep that one out. Ivory coming into a central position to just confuse the defenders. It almost worked as crosses in. He's not able to get it to a player to head it, and Sane also not able to capitalize on that loose ball. Zaha now reduced to just trying to find somewhere to put the ball whilst the players try to come back and join him, but it's not been the case. More pressure here from Germany. That's a great cross from Sane, just better defended by the Ivory Coast defenders, and this seems to be a ball for the Elephants. Yes, once again, Cisse gets to dispatch it from the 18 area there. Ivory Coast, half an hour in, have managed the game and managed to not be behind. But they will try to bring Zaha more into the game. He's not been that evident, and he's been isolated at the top. As we see here, Seri's got the ball. Can he find him this time? He doesn't. Instead, it ricochets off Kimmich to go out for a corner kick. And I think this is the first set piece corner anyway for the Ivory Coast, as Nicolas Pepe stands over it. And what a great header there! Almost getting into the back of the goal, but once again the bar gets in the way, this time to the benefit of Germany, as the Ivory Coast will try and build this up again. Bamba has the ball, but it's turned over. Gnabry with his pace. Can he start something here for Germany? They've got the ball. Timo Werner finds Havertz.
No!
Defending there from Delhi. It's an infringement according to the referee. And so Toni Kroos will have an opportunity to stand over the ball here. Will he go for it directly? Yes, he does. And Kroos again. Good clearance this time from the Ivory Coast. And there's that man again, Wilfried Zaha. This time, Aurier's the player for the 1-2. What can Zaha do? He puts it into the path of Gradle. Tar makes a great recovery there. Kimmich is here to tidy up. Well done from the German defense, just to be as cool as a cucumber in that situation. Goretzka's got the ball. He finds Leroy Sané. Could this be the counter-attack that turns profitable? Nope, doesn't seem like it. The keeper awake to that. And gets the ball out, but Germany doing well to wrestle it off. Ivory Coast again. Havertz looking for the ball. Hector is on it. But he's just possessed by Eric Bailly, who will just kick it out for touch, giving them an opportunity to regroup at the back. As we get into the dying embers of this first 45 minutes. And both sides will try to keep the ball and minimize the mistakes that made it this far. No one would like to go into the half a goal down, as we see here, just a bit of a daring pass there, and it is 0-0 at half-time as the Ivory Coast and Germany go at each other. As you see, there's 0 chances on goal for the Ivory Coast. Wilfried Zaha cutting a lone figure up at the top of the pitch, but chances that Germany have not been able to get into the back of the net. Cisse has been tested, but not as much as you would want this German side to do. But that's credit to the Ivory Coast. They've managed to keep them quiet. As we see, it's maybe an attempt from the coach of Côte d'Ivoire to provide a bit of a better supporting cast up the field for Wilfried Zaha. None of the sides making any changes as yet, as we, just take stock of what happened in that first 45 minutes. Highly rated Germany being well controlled and marshaled by the Ivory Coast, who can take a lot of heart from that first 45 minutes. And hopefully they'll be able to now just find a goal or two to make sure all their efforts have been worth it. Okay, I think we're ready to make it back for the second half, so the coaches will just finalize any changes that they're looking to do to their sides. Seeing just fine tweaks on the sides of the formation. No personnel changes just yet, as it looks like Germany Germany will be trying to put more pressure up front, making that a three-man trident as opposed to just having Werner at the tip of the spear. We might see Sane and Gnabry, who was in a good position actually to get on the score sheet. He came into the center there, having been out on the flank, and I guess, you know, when you have those extra bodies, it can cause a bit of a headache for the defense. We're ready to get going for the second half. Both sides seemingly having tweaked their sides. And I'll just a reminder, remember the league is still on, guys, on the Discord, so make sure you get those games done and dusted. There's that happening, there's the World Cup as well. There's a lot of football still on the go, so please just have a look at what games you still have outstanding. I'm as guilty as anybody. I've got a bunch outstanding that I still need to take care of, but just don't forget to get those done, because it does affect how everything pans out with all three divisions, of course, and also prize monies for the end of the season for your transfers in the next transfer window. Here we go. We're getting ready for the second half as we kick off here. Ivory Coast with possession. Young Thew's been able to make them into a convincing looking side. He'll want to finish that project off by making them a convincing looking and effective side by hoping they can get on the score sheet. Here we go. Nicolas Pepe gets past Hector. Ties there to tidy up. It's Leroy Sané who's got the ball. He's got pace. He's got a man up ahead in Gnabry. Is he going to release the ball in time? He tries to, but a good block there from Ivory Coast. Wise to what was being attempted. As Aurier and Deli play the ball around at the back, looking for available bodies. They eventually find one in Bailly, who takes it back to Cisse, and a mistake from the keeper is punished, and it is a goal for Germany. Leroy Sané getting on the score sheet, pressure at the back, and it made it count by just making Cisse make a lousy clearance there, and it was punished as Sané read that one, and that mistake, the one that condemns Ivory Coast to their first goal conceded at the World Cup. Leroy Sané saying thank you very much as Cisse there just gets that all mixed up, trying to clear out the back, and they've been punished. So there we have it. Germany have their first goal in the bag. I can't say it's been coming. On the balance of play, both sides have been pretty equal, but you think to yourself, there's a team that has an opportunity in front of goal and can make it count. That would be Germany, and they're shown just there. Not a conventional opportunity in the sense that Sané latched onto a pass or an assist, but he was in the right place at the right time for that goal. As Pepe from the free kick tries to get back to parity. Still no shots on goal for the Elephants. Sané, the goal scorer, finds Goretzka in the middle of the park. He finds Gnabry. Gnabry chips it through, looking for Sané, but instead it finds the defender, who heads it back to his keeper. He collects it, clears it much further this time around. I think they've learned their lesson, Ivory Coast. A nice dummy there from Max Gradel. Gradel still on the ball again for the 1-2. Can they make this count? No. Zaha there just off balance, trying to find Gradel. Might have been in a better position to try something himself, as the run is being made there and almost found by Werner. He has another chance. He's going to go for it on his own. He does, but this time Cisse makes easy work of that one. Seri's got the ball. Finds Gradel. Gradel will try to find Zaha. Instead, it's Kroos who's all the way back there, helping tidy up. He finds Kimmich. He finds Sané. He couldn't find a teammate, even though Germany still have possession of the ball. They've had to recover it from being dispossessed. It wasn't for too long, as we see here, Kimmich on the ball. Good possession there, up until that moment. Cursing the commentator, it seems. Sané's got the ball. He finds Werner. Can Werner find the back of the net? No, he doesn't. Instead, he's chopped down. It's not a penalty. He gets the ball again, and this time he just scores. Well, shoots it into the hands of the keeper. Cisse. Still Germany though. Werner might make them pay. Looking to do that, but he can't. There's a good save again. Cisse is wondering what's happening at the back here. Clear the ball. Delhi is doing that. He finds Gradle, who looks to be struggling a little bit on the side there. He's put in a bit of a hard shift. Oh, there we go. Timo Werner dispossesses. And here we go. Sané for brace, and it is. He finds the back of the net. Leroy Sané for the second goal of the game. And laid on a silver platter for him by Timo Werner. Who did well there just to get that ball back. Had three defenders around him, Werner. No one wanted to commit. Maybe they could all see Sané in the corner of their eyes. But there he was, wide open. And it was Bamba who was just looking to get back, but can't make it in time. As the second goal of the game for Germany, and the same player being scored on a hat-trick now is Leroy Sané. Whether he'll see the whole game out, as we see an opportunity here for the sides to make changes. Gradle comes out, and Asale goes in his place. We're also seeing Julian Brandt being ready for Germany in the place of Kai Havertz. There we go, 2 goals down on the Ivory Coast. And it's a bit of a harsh scoreline, but one player who's probably not seen a lot of the ball is Wilfried Zaha, and that'll pretty much paint a picture as to why they've not been a goal threat so far, the Ivory Coast. But Sané, who was looking for Werner, found him. 2 players clattering into each other there. Asale, the substitute, comes in. He's dispossessed by Goretzka, who passes to another substitute in Julian Brandt. He finds Sané, who finds Werner. As we can see there, Gnabry making the run. Werner looking for him, but a good interception there from the Elephants, who now try to build up a head of steam, but it's nipped in the bud. Timo Werner finds Leroy Sané. Gnabry's waving for it. He can't get that through ball in though, into that critical area. Well read by the Ivory Coast defense. I guess it comes now to a point of just managing that goal difference. It is a log table as far as the groups are concerned, and almost an amazing pass there. It would have been had it ended off with it arriving and possibly a goal, but good defending there from Germany. They look to clear their lines, and they have, and a bit of a pause in play. It'll be used by the Germany side to bring Emre Can into the fray. And on the side of Ivory Coast, they've rejigged things a bit with Asale being at the tip of the square. Zaha moved into a left wing position with Pepe on the opposite side. So yeah, we'll see a change here that sees Can come in and sits in that defensive midfielder position, whilst Julian Brandt goes out onto the flank to replace Gnabry. And that's all the substitutes they have on the German side, as they look to see this one out. There'll be tougher teams ahead, it must be said, for Germany, but even under pressure, even when it looked like Ivory Coast might have had a foothold in this one, they're seemingly looking like they've got 3 points in the bag. And that's in a very competitive group. A group of death that's been dubbed. I think it's fair to say that, yeah, it is. Contra's in there with England. Piotr's in there with France. Could be Pranche in with a chance. Almost. And a good clearance there into the stands for what would have been a tap-in, I'm sure. Cisse been handling those pretty well all day, except for the mistake that led to his goal, to the first goal. It's not been too bad. The Ivory Coast keeper coming into the game with a 74 rating. doesn't inspire confidence, but he's not had a bad performance except for the mistake, which I guess we can admit is also the one time that he will be controlled by the player. Brunt has the ball. He tests Cisse. Cisse's up for it. Still looking for that third goal on Germany. I was rattling off some of the other names in that group. We've got Tabang, who's got Ghana, the Black Stars. You wonder who's going to be the party spoiler as we see an opportunity here. Jonathan Tah trying to get onto that one, to use his height and cause himself a problem, but not the case. Instead, he gets the ball out. Can they just find a goal just to reward their industry so far? The Ivory Coast, I think they're worth at least one goal in this game. German's got the ball. He looks for Delhi. The back heel didn't quite pan out, and that's how it ends, ladies and gentlemen. Germany winning 2-0 against the Ivory Coast, and a good start to their World Cup, as the two sides give us a great match to start things off this evening. Ivory Coast 61st in actual FIFA rankings, up against Germany, who currently sit 15th, but it was a lot closer than that, even though 2 goals separate them at the end of 90 minutes. I think I'll use this opportunity to get the managers on the line, and let's start with the losing manager, the coach of Ivory Coast. If you can join me.
Yeah, I'm on the voice.
Line. Hey man, how are you?
But stressy.
What went wrong? I mean, you know, you were in control, you were in the game,
Yeah.
you were not going to be overpowered, but you just didn't seem to find your striker.
No, I didn't seem to find any combinations. Played very slow and took too much risks, I think, with playing out of the back.
Yeah, playing out of the back was when you actually got punished, and you were doing well with it, but it's always one of those things where the more you push it, the more likely you are to get punished by it, and Germany took their chance there.
Yeah, true, and Germany is known for the high press, so it's my own fault, I think.
So in terms of preparing for the next game, any lessons, anything you might be looking to do differently with this Ivory Coast side, and how much time did you have to actually play with them on a friendly basis and figure out what to do with them?
I played quite a lot, and their strengths are actually playing on the counter, because we have 3 fast attackers. But when I had possession, it was difficult to find any space, and I couldn't get to the counters because they pressed me real high. So I couldn't use that strength of Ivory Coast.
I mean, this is quite a setback considering the kind of group that you're in. Looking at those other games, what are you hoping for at this point in time in terms of the return?
Yeah, I lost to Piojo yesterday to France in the 92nd minute. Cisse did something very stupid there, so I don't think I have much hope left to go through to the next round.
Oh man. Tedeschi, well, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the best in the rest of the game.
Thank you.
I guess you can just play for pride now.
Yeah, sure.
All the best. That's the coach of Ivory Coast, Young. To join me now is the winning coach, DJ Scuff of Germany. Scuff, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Hi, Scuff. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope everyone can hear you on the stream. Just to kind of find out, I mean, that one, were you surprised at how Ivory Coast kind of took the game to you? They were leading in possession for most of the game in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, they were messing around a lot. I mean, we were letting them have the ball, but we didn't shoot attack in the right. But we tried to make it right. It took a while, so on the second half, but after the 1-0, I think it got much better.
Yeah, I mean, he speaks about that high press that you kept up. Were you always confident that you could make a mistake at the back there by just keeping your players in their 18 area?
You mean that towards the end?
No. I mean, for that first goal, that pressure that you kept with Leroy Sané, to make sure that the keeper made a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're trying to press at some point. Then we needed to win.
Yeah.
And then, we were confident we could then score.
Great. Have you played other games in the group yet?
Only against France was actually my second game for Germany.
Yep.
We didn't do any friendlies or anything. That was still finding our game, how we can score.
For sure. How did your results against France go?
It was 2-1 for France. It was also a tight game, a good game. I think actually we played more better against France.
Yeah.
This was in this game of the individuality.
Right.
I think that made a lot of force to press and everything, but let's see how it goes. It felt like just playing the league with Panay from the 2 goals, so I know my way with Panay.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I picked that up, that he is part of your team. Well done. All the best for the rest of the games, and good luck in the tournament. I hope you can have a sustained run. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good luck
okay,
in the
folks,
tournament.
that's it for the first game of the evening between DJ Scuff and Young Theo. It ends with Germany being convincing winners in the end, 2-0, to make sure that they pick up their first points of the group, having lost out to France, who beat them 2-1. So it's still a wide open group, but it's looking good for France. They seem to be in a good position so far. Piojo kind of laying waste to some of the players in there. But it'll be a close run thing as to who does qualify in that group. A lot of quality still. Just to let you know, there's more footy on the way right here on this channel. I'm going to take a bit of a break, but the gents will be back with yet another game for you to have a look at, and that one is going to be kicking off pretty soon, right? So make sure you keep it right here as far as eyes on the Pairs Discord for details. If the link should change, we are trying to make sure that all the games are unified in one place. So look out for the game that's coming next. It's Greece versus Sweden. Right? Greece versus Sweden, and it'll be Elliot joining you for that one, with Ginger joining you for the last game of the night, which sees me against Elliot. Yeah, no, good thing we're not related, because it would be, yeah, you know, weird. But anyway, we find ourselves in that situation. I'm looking forward to that game with the Russia side that I just recently adopted against the quality of Netherlands and Elliot. So yeah, I have it all to do later, but it should be interesting between Evangelos and Einver. They're about to get ready for the Greece versus Sweden encounter. I'll catch you later, folks. Hope you enjoyed that game. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. I'll be watching the next ones with you. See you later. Ciao.